Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to a video showcasing a new MOC for the railway. This is quite the something. It's the what is it? It's the night bus from the Harry Potter film Prisoner of Azkaban. There we go. I say the film rendition because the only Harry Potter book I've read is The Cursed Child. I've only seen the films. So in the third film, of course, which is Prisoner of Azkaban, you see the night bus at the beginning and it looks absolutely amazing. And recently I thought, as a coach, would that work? You know, on rails, because it's so tall, will that actually work? And so I set about the task of making this, and yeah, it actually does. I tested it before the video, and you know, it doesn't actually tip over like I thought it would when it goes around the corners. Then again, I was moving it pretty slowly, so I'll have to do a proper test later on, I think. But yeah, genuinely, this is one of the cooler things I've made, and I am absolutely amazed at the results. So I did a live build session for this model, and you can see there are a couple of layers with some extra thick sort of black bricks, which isn't what I want, but it's gonna have to do. I'm not gonna make another bricklaying quarter. I can't be asked to wait that long. I've got the model here, it'll do. So yeah, this is the bottom of the coach. Very cool looking model. It is the same length as the standard passenger coach you get for the new Hogwarts Express. It's 20 studs long, or as I like to call it, I go by the bricks, so it's 5 of these new slope bricks long. That's how I measure my models, by bricks than actual studs. But yeah, I thought I'd kind of stick to the bus with a couple of techniques. So first of all, there's no door, it's just an open archway. That is because with the actual night bus, you get in from the back and you know there's no door you open, you just climb on. So that was pretty cool, and that also represents the back of the coach by that then. Inside there is a set of stairs. It's inverted slope bricks and it just connects up, and it's a lot sturdier than I thought it was going to be. I was struggling how to do the stairs because I was going to originally use just some normal 2x2 bricks. But I thought, hey, that's chunky, it stands out, what do we do? So thankfully the inverted slopes was a good idea, and I've been using that for the second layer as well. And they all do fit together really nicely. So I've got the hole, you can see, for where the staircase goes up from one layer to another. Can't really see it too well in there. You can't actually fit a minifigure on the staircase because of the way it's been built up. And it does the same thing going from second to third. And all the layers are pretty much the same. The only thing that stands out is the double set. Hang on, I might be able to do it through the window. Anyway, as you can see through the windows there, 2 sets of drawers that help fill in some space, because again with the bricklaying quarter I didn't actually buy enough bricks. So I had to again resort to using black bricks and some various and questionable techniques to fill those gaps. Some of the walls along the end there are 2 studs wide rather than 1, which is what I prefer. But, you know, it's not a problem. It's never gonna, you know, hurt anyone. But yeah, it's a cool looking coach. I'm actually very pleased with this. There are some things you may notice as well, like the windows aren't exactly all aligned, and that is because, first of all, those are all the windows I've got, so I can't really do too much about that. If you were to look on the other side, the pattern is slightly different, where it's 4 along the top for the top layer. Ooh, hang on, instead of doing it that way. Yeah. So top layer, 4 on each side, that's because there's no stairs there. On this side, it's 4, but there's only 3 on the other because the staircase is there, because you obviously won't have a window next to a staircase, you won't be able to see through it. And it goes the same way for the bottom layer here. Thankfully they this set came with 2 kind of the smaller, thinner windows, so I've been able to use those just to fill a bit more space. And yeah, it looks really good like that. More realistic. Yeah, more realistic for a passenger coach that has 3 layers to it. Alright, to make sure I'm getting it all the right way around. Let me do it that way. There we go. So yeah, one thing you may have noticed, night bus on the top there, just a couple of 1x4 tiles that actually had that printed on, so I thought it was pretty good. Speaking of which, there's also a brick with night bus on it as well. I don't know which one was from the polybag. We have, obviously all the bricks here are from the actual night bus set. And I know we got a polybag as well, but I don't know if it was the brick that came with the polybag or it was the tiles that came with the polybag. I could look up the set inventory online, but that's not too much of a problem. So, we've seen the coach. There's one more thing I want to do. Well, first of all, get the camera to focus. There we go. Now we can do this. Look at that. It does look absolutely amazing. It does work well on corners. See what I mean? But again, of course, I am going slowly because I don't want to panic and push this around the corner so quickly where it'll fall over. But there we go. Look at that. The night bus turned coach. Is that what I'm going to really call this thing? I'll figure out. But yes, in all seriousness, thank you all ever so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.